Grade 7 Biology, Nutrition in Plants, Module 3. Objectives. In this module, you will be able to illustrate the structure and functions of stomata, recognize the experimental setup of starch test, discriminate photosynthesis in non-green leaves, identify synthesis of plant nutrients other than carbohydrates. Stomata. What are stomata? Give two functions of stomata. Stomata are tiny pores present on the surface of a leaf. Functions of stomata. Stomata help in the exchange of gases. Evaporation of water from the leaf surface occurs through stomata. Structure of stomata. The stomata consists of minute pores called stomatal pore surrounded by a pair of God cells. Let us know more about cell. Buildings are made of bricks. Similarly, the bodies of living organisms are made of tiny units called cells. Cells can be seen only under the microscope. Some organisms are made of only one cell. The cell is surrounded by a thin outer boundary called the cell membrane. Most cells have a distinct centrally located spherical structure called the nucleus. The nucleus is surrounded by a jelly-like substance called cytoplasm. Plants produce carbohydrate through the photosynthesis and it is converted to starch and stored in leaves. How can we identify the presence of starch in leaves? Let us do an activity. Take two potted plants of the same kind. Keep one in the dark or in a black box for 72 hours and the other in the sunlight. Perform iodine test. Record your results. Now, leave the pot which was earlier kept in the dark in the sunlight for 3 to 4 days and perform the iodine test again on its leaves. Record your observations in your notebook. How would you test the presence of starch in leaves? Steps to test the presence of starch in leaves. Step 1. A fresh leaf is taken. Step 2. The leaf is boiled in water for few minutes to soften the cells in the leaf. Step 3. Dip this leaf in iodine solution. Step 4. The color of the leaf will changes into blue-black color when iodine is added to it, which shows the presence of starch in it. Can plants with leaves other than green color carry out photosynthesis? Yes, these leaves can also carry out process of photosynthesis because they contain chlorophyll. The large amount of red, brown and violet pigment mask the green color of chlorophyll in these leaves. Photosynthesis in algae. We have often observed the presence of some slimy green patches in the water of ponds or in stagnant water. These green patches arise due to the presence of organisms called algae, which contains chlorophyll that is responsible for its green color. Due to the presence of chlorophyll, algae are capable of preparing their own food by the process of photosynthesis in the same way autotrophic plants do. Synthesis of plant nutrients other than carbohydrate. Living organisms need proteins and fats besides carbohydrate. Photosynthesis can only provide us carbohydrates which contain carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. These components are used to synthesize proteins and fats. But proteins are nitrogenous substances which contain nitrogen. Nitrogen is present in abundance in atmosphere, but plants cannot absorb atmospheric nitrogen. So, certain types of bacteria called rhizobium present in soil convert gaseous nitrogen into a soluble form and release it into the soil. Plants absorb these soluble forms of nitrogen along with water and other minerals through roots. Sometimes farmers add nitrogenous fertilizers to the soil, so plants can easily absorb it from soil. After the fulfillment of all requirements, plants can synthesize proteins.